Good morning, SBC. It's Tuesday morning. I'm Brother David, and I'm here in Hopkinsville at Second Baptist Church. It is a great day to be here, and it's an awesome day for us to minister God's grace to this wonderful community. Now, as we get started this morning, I got a question for you. What in the world are these? I know it's fabric, and it's got some stretchy bands, but I mean, what are they? You might be tempted. Don't fall for it. A one-word answer like the word mask? Not the real answer. You say, I don't believe you. They are masks. Go ask anybody on the street. They won't give you one word. They'll give you a sentence, or maybe they'll give you a paragraph, or maybe they'll give you a whole dissertation. You ask somebody on the street what these things are, and they will tell you this is the political control over every area of your life. Or they will say, this is a medical marvel that is a breakthrough if only society would engage it. Whether it's the salvation of all of our medical needs, or whether it's the demon of political correctness, honestly, it's just fabric and some stretchy bands. So why should a Christian ever put on a mask? As a preacher, I've got to say, very few times in my life have I been called upon to put on a mask. And yet, there are some times. I can remember when my children were going to be born, I was allowed to be go into the operating room. They asked me to put on some scrubs and a mask. And you know what? I didn't even fight about it. I said, absolutely. Put the mask on, did everything they asked me to do, allowed me to be there as new life came into this world. I'll never forget it, and I will never regret it. I put a mask on. Was I being controlled? I don't know. Was I keeping them from some deadly disease that might be within me? Possibly, I don't know. What I do know is it was a very small thing for me to do so that I could be there as new life came into this world. Tommy Daniel did a Bible study on this on Sunday, and it was so cool. He did a whole study where this became the symbol of service. That's all these are. The Apostle Paul put it this way in Ephesians. He said, as a prisoner, I urge you in the Lord to be worthy of the calling that you have received through Jesus Christ. Now, how do I become worthy of that calling? In verse 3, he says, make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. When I allow things to get be between myself and that individual that God wants me to meet or share with, well, then what I'm doing is I'm breaking down that bond of peace. So if having a mask is going to help me build that bond, I'm going to put a mask on. If not having the mask is going to help me build that bond, I'll be honest with you, I'll take the mask off. Because my goal is to live worthy of the calling that He has given me. I'm not to be swayed by politics, and I'm not to live in fear of disease, but I'm also not to be an ogre with my beliefs and to beat people around the ears who might have that fear or might have that worry or might have that concern. It's just a mask. And when you and I do the right thing for the right reasons, God allows us to be in a place where new life begins. So this Sunday, we have the opportunity to gather as a body of believers. As we do so, we're going to have some masks. And we may even put them on. In fact, we will. At different points, we've requested that you put a mask on. No need to be angry about it. We're not kowtowing to a government, and we are not saying it's the modern miracle of all medical science. What we're saying is we think this can help a lot of folks be comfortable, and we want them comfortable so that they can hear the love of Jesus in our fellowship. Can't wait to see you guys. It is going to be a great Sunday. 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11 o'clock services available. I hope that I will see you here at Second Baptist.